No, your eyes don't deceive you. I'm actually vlogging from my yard. It's been a minute since I actually stood here and did this. I have a lot to say. So here goes. Lately, I've been convicted in my spirit over my associations. Because at some point, in order for you to go forward in your life, you really do have to address those that are nearest and dearest to you. Because you might be ready for the next level, but are all of your associations ready? Because if they're not, and you're working as hard as you can, 7 days a week, even, and you're not making any progress, I'm beginning to believe that God elevates those whose teams are ready to be elevated. Whose teams are ready to be elevated. Now, you'll say, I'm I'm an individual. I live alone, I work alone, whatever. But there's a group of people that you keep counsel with. I guarantee you. Every time something starts to happen that's good in your life, you probably give them a call, and or you give them a heads up, or you want to share a little bit of excitement about where you think you're headed. And what happens is, out of your earshot, those people will start talking about you. And what they're going to say is going to influence how you move to the next level. It goes like this. Well, I don't know why he's trying to do that. Or, here we go again. You know, we hear this every 3 months from him. What's happening is they're canceling your blessing and you don't even know it. That's the truth of it. And the shame of it, too. Because you're sharing what you're sharing out of the kindness or goodness of your heart, out of the intense excitement that you feel. And you can't believe that someone wouldn't be as happy for you making an advancement as you are for yourself. It's not that they're not unhappy for you. They just don't believe you. And that's through no fault of theirs. You know, we have a lot of false starts on our way to where we're going. And sometimes people just get tired of listening. They can't hear anymore. So it could be the best news ever, and they can't hear it because they've heard it all before. Keeping counsel with yourself, keeping your energy contained, learning how to pay attention to what's going on in your spirit first and only is a sign of maturity, so that you can get there unfeathered and unhindered. And then you don't have to go back and say, well, I thought I was about to do this, that, or the other, but I guess I was wrong. Because 9 times out of 10, you're not wrong. It's just not now. See, we interpret delays as denials all the time. And we discourage ourselves from even trying again because that delay, I can't endure another delay. Why can't you endure another delay? You're going to pass the time anyway, no matter what. Why not pass the time trying to do what you believe in your heart you're designed to do? Comfort is our enemy. We can sit too long. We can wrap ourselves in our ability to have tried the best we knew how to do and think that because we did try 3 times and it didn't work out, we're okay to just throw up our hands and give up and say, it's not meant to be. Well, winners will tell you what's not meant to be is them not achieving the goals they set. They just never stop trying. Now look at me. Today, someone stopped traffic to yell out of their window that I was a good looking man. And they took off too fast because I wanted to say to them, am I a good looking man or am I a good looking man for 60 years old? Because I guarantee you, if they knew my real age, they might have gotten out of their car and come over to me and said, how in the world are you looking like that at 60? Because I can see, I'm in the mirror, I know. I also know how hard I've been working. And I also know that since June, I've lost 30 pounds. Now, you might not be able to tell it because I'm in all of this get up from work that I was supposed to do but didn't do. But I ended up doing the work I'm supposed to do because this is most important to me. So if I just dressed for you guys today, that's exactly who I should have dressed for anyway. So put me on camera, don't put me on camera, I'm ready to go. Where's my close-up? Anyway, I wish I could have just said that to them because I don't need the compliment from a stranger for me to feel good about myself. I need the assurance from myself that I'm on track. And she validated what I already knew. But I'm not given this divine health just to walk around and make people stop traffic. I'm given this divine health because I have work to do. Work to do. I have to be about my Father's business. All you believers know exactly what I just said. Non-believers, I'm probably not going to be talking to you in this next part of this. But I hope you stay tuned and listen because you might learn a few things about why we are believers. But being about my Father's business has always been my mantra, and I forgot it for a season. I promise you I forgot it for a season because I ended up in a lot of places that I don't want my Father looking over my shoulder in, and yet he saw me anyway. Okay? He saw me. I was a fool who thought he wasn't looking. Okay? But he was looking, and he still loved me, and he still brought me through that. And I'm here to tell you that I have not done my best work yet. Look back through my resume, look at the pictures of the people that I've met and I associate with, and you'll think, who is he waiting to see? Who could he possibly be waiting to meet? He's already worked with her, and he's already sang with her, and he's already worked with him. Who's left? I'm left. The one that I've been searching for all of this time was me. And it's the same for you. I promise you, the one you are looking for, the one you're standing outside in the rain at the stage door trying to meet, is you. Because what you admire in that person is the awakening of the gift in you. But you don't think you can do that. You can't sing like her. You can't act like him. So you don't even start trying. You're wasting daylight. Why do you think you are created? It's not just to be a parent. It's not just to be rich. Rich. It's so overrated. It's not a goal. It's the byproduct of being exactly where you're supposed to be. When you're doing the work that's fulfilling, that takes care of itself. I remember Tiger Woods back in the day was saying that he wasn't chasing records. He was just trying to play his best golf. And along the way of him playing his best golf, he happened to win a lot of tournaments. When he stopped playing his best golf, he stopped winning. If you're doing your best work, all manner of attention will come on you. Now, it's up to you at that time to figure out if that attention is good for you or actually a deterrent to where you're really headed. I remember when Oprah Winfrey was talking about her show, and that her show was just a vehicle. And all of us would have been happy with just the vehicle. We could have sat on that stage until we turned 90 and interviewed people and made the money she made. But at the height of her popularity, she stopped it. She said, enough is enough. And we all thought, she done lost her mind. You know, lightning doesn't strike twice. That's the best you're probably going to have, and you're giving it up. That's the way we think. Or am I the only one? Okay. If I'm not the only one, you know what I'm talking about. She stopped it. And she had a couple of years where it did look like she had made a mistake. But no one's laughing at her now. One of the most successful startup networks ever, and she's just getting stronger. Because she had the courage to stop the thing that was not feeding her spirit anymore and take on the challenge of what would be next. So what's next? I can't speak to your next. I cannot. Don't even let me try. I'm not a soothsayer. I'm not a fortune teller. But I tell you what is next. You doing the thing that's inside of you that no one else can do. That's what's really next. Now, you're either going to do it or you're not. But if you don't do it, if you don't get started, nobody is going to be at fault for it but you. My message today is look at your team, see if you're ready for what you've been praying for. Who are you going to share that success with? Who's part of that success? And who needs to stay as far away from you as possible in order for you to have success? Hard truths, but I'm 60 years old. I don't have time to play games. I'm not trying to appease you or make you like me. I have to do what I'm going to do. But if you care about what I'm saying, let me know. I touched a nerve today, and I pray that you'll get started right where you are with what you have. Because what you have left is enough. I promise you it is. Brother Eden Douglas, from the Garden of Eden again, finally in this gorgeous New Mexico sunlight. Thank you for listening. I have a feeling this is the beginning of another series. Peace.